Today we're making a cupcake that's on the cover of the book, What's New Cupcake, Little Rubber Duckies. You're going to need some plain white icing for this cupcake, and you're going to put a little bit in a Ziploc bag, and that's going to be used for decorating. Just put some in there and set that aside. Then you are going to put some icing into a fairly deep bowl or a measuring cup, and you're going to microwave this for about 10 to 20 seconds depending on how much icing you have, just until you get this consistency, which is kind of like melted ice cream or lightly whipped cream, just enough so that it is nice and it's thinned out and it coats the spoon, as you can see here. Then you're going to add some food coloring to make the yellow. I like to use the paste food coloring. I find it very vibrant and easy to use, but you can use the liquid kind as well until you get a nice bright rubber ducky yellow. Then using some of the white icing, you're going to ice the cupcake like you normally would. Then take a large marshmallow and you're going to cut it in half diagonally to get two pieces that are kind of triangular shaped, wedge shaped, and those are going to be the tails. And then you're just going to take the cupcake and then just place it on the cupcake like so, on the edge. And for the head of the duck, you're going to use a little round donut holes they're called, or sometimes we call them Timbits here because they come from Tim Hortons, which is a restaurant chain here. Cut a little hole in there and that'll be for the beak. Then you just want to fill the gap around the little donut and the cupcake using icing, and using the knife, just pull the icing upwards a little bit so that it makes a nice smooth neck. You can do that with the tail as well. Just make it nice and smooth. And then put this in the refrigerator or the freezer to chill thoroughly. Now, to make the feet and the beaks, you're going to use Starburst candies or some candy similar to that. Obviously, I'm using orange here because we're dealing with duck beaks. Put them in the microwave for about 10 seconds or so until they are softened. And then you're just going to use it like Play-Doh, like modeling clay, and you're just going to make duck beak. Now, I find the best way to do this is just to make like a triangle, not a triangle, a diamond shape rather, and then just mold it into a duck beak shape. And I would actually put this in the refrigerator to let it harden up again after you're done, so that it doesn't flatten out while you're waiting. And then for the duck feet, it's basically just a triangle shape with little grooves made into it with a butter knife. That's it. Very easy to do. There you go, little ducky feet. These are used on the little duck that's dipping its head under the water. Then take your chilled cupcake, then dip it into the yellow icing right up to the edge of the cupcake paper, and then just let it drip off. Just hold it there until it's stopped dripping pretty much. And this makes a really nice, shiny, glossy, smooth finish on the cupcake. And I thought this technique was a lot harder than it seemed, but it was actually very, very easy to do. The trick is to make sure you have a deep enough container to dunk your cupcakes in. And if it starts to solidify on you while you're doing this, just put it back in the microwave. So there we go, I'm dipping another one. And if there's places that are hard to reach, then just take a spoon and just push the icing up on top of it like that. There we go, just let it drift until all the excess icing has come off. Then push the beak into the hole you made in the small donut hole. Then using the white icing, just snip the corner off snip the corner off the bag, and then just put two white blobs, two small white blobs where you want the eyes, and then using mini M&Ms of whatever color you want, you just press them into the white so that you have really cute little ducky eyes. And that's all there is to it. Finished duck. There's a little ducky with his head under the water, really cute. Now I recommend that you don't put the beaks in and don't put the feet in until you're just about ready to serve these, as the Starburst candies have a tendency to melt a little bit.
Why did a fly fly?
I don't know.
Because a spider.